Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dochinets and I'm a first-year student of International Relations Department in Petrozavodsk State University. Today, I'm going to present you one of the darkest pages of latest Russian history, Crisis of 1998 in Russia. It's hard to exaggerate the scale of shock of 1998 crash. The whole Russian economy fell to pieces at stroke. It had a profound effect on everyone, especially the people in the Ministry of Finance and Central Bank who have worked hard to make sure it never happen again. My presentation includes such parts as introduction, reasons of crisis, default, consequences, steps of getting over crisis, summary, conclusion, and references. The main aim of this presentation is to analyze the main reasons and consequences of Russian crisis of 1998. Here comes the main reasons of the crisis. Firstly, chronic crisis deficit is one of the causes of further default and devaluation of the ruble because of the problems caused by privatization of country's property after the fall of USSR. Secondly, a political crisis came to a head in March when Russian President Boris Yeltsin suddenly dismissed Prime Minister Viktor Chernomyrdin and his entire cabinet on the 23rd of March 1998. That caused a big change in the government. We also should remember that economic cost of the first war in Chechnya, estimated at $5.5 billion, also contributed to the economic crisis and crisis in the minds of citizens of Russia. Let's speak about critical point of the crisis, default. On the 17th of August 1998, the Russian government devaluated the ruble, defaulted on domestic debt, and declared a moratorium on repayment of foreign debts. On that day, Russian government and Central Bank of Russia announced default in the country. The consequences are the following. Russian inflation in 1998 reached 84% and welfare costs grew considerably. Many banks, including Income Bank and Tucker Bank, closed. The main effects of crisis of Russian agriculture policy has been a dramatic drop in federal subsidies to the sector. However, dark age passed rather quick. As we can see in this picture, Russia bounced back from the August 1998 financial crash with a surprising speed. Much of the reasons of the recovery is that world oil prices increased rapidly during 1999 and 2000, and Russia ran a large trade supplies at this time. Let's sum everything up. The main reasons of this fault are political and economical crisis. Turning point is the fault from the 17th of August 1998 that led to inflation, banking and political fallout. However, we got through this successfully. To draw a conclusion, I would like to say that this crisis is a great example of how, even after hard times for everyone in this country, Russian people still got out of such a horrible situation. That gives us hope to fight complicated situation in the country due to coronavirus right now. Here you can see the references that I used. Thanks for your attention.